Like Chennai Super Kings, Rajasthan Royals are also coming back after a 2-year layoff, but without anywhere near the great sense of drama and emotion that is accompanying the return of Chennai Super Kings. But the Royals are coming back a very different team. What did you imagine when you first thought of Rajasthan Royals? You thought value for money, you thought a little bargain buy, but you also thought getting the most out of the team that they then assembled. But look what they've done this year. The dynamics of the IPL have changed, the economies have changed, the amount of money you earn has changed, and so they've spent big money on Ben Stokes, big money on Jofra Archer, on Jaydev Unadkat, on Krishnappa Gautam. They've really opened their purse strings and they have put together an absolutely outstanding first 11. And I say so in spite of the fact that they will miss Steve Smith, because I believe Rajasthan Royals will actually miss Steve Smith far less than the Sunrisers will miss David Warner. It'll allow them to give an opportunity to the much talked about but little seen in India, a player called Darcy Short. So what they've done is they've put together an outstanding first 11, but because they've spent such a lot of money on putting together this first 11, I think they're a little thin on backup, especially on Indian backup. There's a lot of very promising base price players down that list, but they've got two good Indian quicks but only one backup, and they still need to fill one all-rounder spot somehow or the other. But let's take a look at that first 11 then. It's a very exciting first 11. They want Rahul Tripathi to have the kind of season he had for Rising Pune. In fact, if you see, there's a little bit of Rising Pune reincarnated as Rajasthan Royals this year. So Rahul Tripathi will open the batting with Ajinkya Rahane. Rahane can bat down. Rahul Tripathi can provide the flourish at the start. And then you start to look at all the batsmen that follow. Darcy Short will come in at number 3. Then they've got Sanju Samson. He's had a good first-class season behind him. Ben Stokes, Jos Buttler. Why am I saying Jos Buttler down there? Mumbai Indians had him opening the batting. In the Big Bash, he opened the batting. I think he is a terrifying finisher. He's among the best finishers in the world. And if I've got Jos Buttler to finish, then wow. If Rahane and Tripathi give me a start with Samson, Stokes and Buttler, and Krishnappa Gautam for Karnataka, he's played some real flyers towards the end, then there's no stopping Rajasthan Royals in the back 10. Now Krishnappa Gautam also gives them overs. They've got overs from Stokes and they've got maybe a couple from Darcy Short. So in the first 6 or 7, they've got a keeper, in fact two keeping options, and they've got about 7, 8, 9 overs already over there. Now they need to fill in somebody at number 8. Then they've got Jofra Archer at number 9, Jaydev Unadkat and Dhaval Kulkarni. The good thing is they bat all the way down. Now who do you have at 8? If your track's seaming around a little bit, maybe you can play Stuart Binney in there, but you already have 4 seam bowling options. You have only one spin bowler with a backup in Darcy Short. I think they could go either with Shreyas Gopal, who comes from Karnataka. Everyone in Karnataka has had a good season. Maybe even Mahipal Lomrod, but he can bat up the order really if required. So he could be another replacement up there. So they've got the odd spin bowling option, but because they're so good with 10 players, they can play one of these spinners, and Shreyas Gopal bats as well. That's why he's in my side. So here's Rajasthan Royals. I think as a first 11, a side ready and fit to take on anybody, an exciting side. I hope the tracks at Jaipur are good. You know, some years they go slow and some years they're wow. I hope you get really wow pitches there, because then this side will be incandescent. So look out for Rahul Tripathi and Ajinkya Rahane up at the top. They'll open the batting for me. Darcy Short at 3, Sanju Samson at 4. You can interchange up there as well. Then Stokes and Buttler, the 2 Englishmen. Then I'm down to the Indian all-rounders with Krishnappa Gautam and Shreyas Gopal. They play together at Karnataka. Then Jofra Archer. India have not seen much of either Archer or Darcy Short, but they're both hugely exciting. And then the new ball bowlers Dhaval Kulkarni and Jaydev Unadkat. So who's the key player? The key player has to be Ben Stokes. Ben Stokes has to fire, because that's 4 overs and a match-winning batsman plus a great fielder in there. You don't replace Ben Stokes, as RPS found in the final last year. So Ben Stokes is the key player, but the player to watch out for, and I saw a little bit of him in the Big Bash. Everybody around the cricket world is talking about him. That's Jofra Archer, so keep your eyes open for him.